This is Dr. Wad and I am going to tell you about my experience of the OET exam. I have cleared my exam in just 10 days. Yes, I did that in just 10 days. Okay, now I will share my experience of the passing my OET exam. So OET exam is a occupational English test. So as it is a language test, so it has the 4 parts: reading, speaking, listening and writing. So I will talk about each part of this test individually. First thing is the reading. So in the reading there are 3 blocks, A, B and C, and the block A you have 2 parts that individually, and you will be provided with the sheets and you have to solve the questions in the just 20 minutes and you will return the sheet to the examiner. Then you will be provided with the part B, block B and C, and the block B and C, their quality of the questions are different but they are much like the same, but there you will have the almost 45 minutes. Next is the listening. For the listening you will be provided with the headphones, and there are also the 3 parts A, B and C, and the audios will be played and you will have to recognize which one is speaking, and you will also tell that this is the doctor to doctor conversation or patient to doctor conversation, and you will have to fill in the gaps or the blanks provided on your notes. So fill these gaps very clearly. Sometimes the information provided is in the audio, the information is very late and you see the gap or the blank before in front of you much earlier. So B and C are also the same, but this is the doctor-doctor conversation, or this may be the doctor-to-nurse conversation, or the staff conversation, or staff-to-staff conversation. So you have to recognize what they are saying and what the message is the message conveyed or not. So this can be a yes or no question, or you have to tell the details, and these are all the MCQ questions. So next is the writing. You have to write a single letter. It can be a discharge letter or it can be a referral letter. When you are referring the patient, you have to make the referral letter. You will be provided with the notes. So you will collect the information from the notes and you will write a letter to either to this specialist or the social services person. So when you are writing a letter to the specialist, so you can use the medical terminology, but when you are writing a letter to the social services person, you can use the layman terminology. Like you do not say that he has like the bronchitis, so you can simply say that he has the chest infection or he has the chest problems. So these letters are the most important and the vital part of this exam. Most of the students got failed in this single part. So when you are writing the letter, when you are starting to write that, so you should be clear about that, where you should write the date of birth or the age, how you should address your patient or how you should address your health specialist or the social services person, and what kind of information should be included in your letter. So if you have any problem in writing a letter, or you want to check your letter's quality, feel frequent. Your examiner will act like as a patient, and he will tell you about his problem and you have to convince him. So this is the language test. You will just be the correct knowledge of medical knowledge is not required from you. So when you are speaking to your patient or interlocutor or the examiner, keep speaking and feel that clearly say the points or complete the task in very clear way. So keep speaking for the 3 or 4 minutes and you will be provided with the notes. So when you are provided with the notes, read it carefully and go step by step and keep marking. You can mark that. So there are 2 parts of the speaking, A and B. In both of these parts, The examiner or the interlocutor will act like a patient, and you have to convince about the condition, or if he has any kind of the addiction, or he wants an illegal prescription from you. You have to calm him as a doctor. So you cannot you should not be defensive in all these conditions. So these are the four parts of the exams. So here are my tips. So do not get anxious when you are taking the exam. So when you are in front of the examiner, keep speaking, and when you are writing the letter, kindly be very careful about writing and addressing the patient, and collecting the information which should be included, or either it should be included or not. And if you have any problem, feel free to contact me. And if you want to know about the more on OET or PT or the IELTS, feel free to contact me. Thank you very much. Bye.